Hello there, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today on this ballet-inspired Pilates workout. Today we'll be targeting our whole entire body in this workout, so make sure you're adequately hydrated and let's get started. We're going to be starting off with our abs and our legs today, but let's get started doing a couple cats and cows on both hands and both knees. Just to simply get our blood flowing, as we exhale, let's breathe into a cat, and as we inhale, reach up and look towards the ceiling into a cow, exhaling into a cat, and inhaling to a cow. Let's do 2 more. Tuck your toes under and let's get our blood really flowing now and do a couple of flows. But first, let's just take a few moments in our down dog. To warm up our hips, take your feet mat width apart, raise your heels, and bend your knees in towards your armpits. Just moving with your breath, bending your knees into your armpits, massaging your belly, stretching your knees and letting your heels down. Let's do that one more time. Great. Step your feet back into a high plank and just hold a couple of breaths here. Really fire up those abdominal muscles. And as you exhale, slowly move through a push-up position with your elbows super close to your body. Challenge yourself a little more and try to hold a halfway. And relax all the way down to the floor. Press your palms into the floor and reach up to the ceiling into a cobra. Look over your right shoulder and over your left. Look up to the ceiling to stretch out your neck. And move back into your child's pose. Great. Take a few moments here to catch your breath. We will slowly roll up and find ourselves in another high plank. For this first exercise of our ballet-inspired Pilates workout, we'll start in a high plank, move towards a 3-legged dog, sending our foot to the ceiling, keeping our hips square, and move our knee towards our opposite elbow. We'll go back to a 3-legged dog, and move it towards the same elbow. Let's do that 3 more times. Now, after you finish this last one, bring your toe and glue it to your knee. Now move your knee towards your body and then away. So you're turning out, squeezing your glutes, turning back in, keeping your core strong throughout. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Stay here and just move into a small attitude or keep your knee bent and just move your toe towards the ceiling. Really squeezing those glutes. I was shaking here, you're probably shaking, and that's okay. Let's do 1 more. And relax. Let's move straight to the other side in the same sequence. So finding your 3-legged dog, bring it into your same elbow. 3-legged dog to your opposite elbow. 3-legged dog, same elbow. 3-legged dog, opposite elbow. 2 more. Finding that triangular shape with your toe glued to your knee, move your knee to the side and back in. Side and back in, keeping your breath here. Side and back in, last one. Side, now stay here. Now keep your butt where it is and just move your toe up and down with your knee still facing out. 2 more. Last one and relax. Grab some water, relax for a second, and let's meet on our backs. We're just going to do a few pelvic raises on our backs with our heels high off the floor. So raise your pelvis, lift your heels off the floor, and turn your knees to face opposite directions. Keeping your arms across from your belly button in a first position. Your heels are still high, your knees are facing opposite directions, and you're squeezing your glutes. Let's just do a couple pulses here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now flex your feet and shift your feet forward away from your head, straightening your knees. Bring your hands above your head and point your toe in front of you and bring it back down. Let's do that same thing on the same side, pointing your toe in front of you and back down, pointing your toe long in front of you and down, and last time pointing your toe, staying here. Bring your toe to the side, really squeezing your glutes, using your abs here, using that control. Bring it back forward, a little bit higher now. You can keep your hands on the floor for this one's a little bit tricky when it's higher. Bring it back out to the side. Keep it, without moving that opposite hip. Now bring your toe to your knee and repeat it one more time in front of you. Out to the side. Toe meets your knee and relax. Give it a little counter stretch. Stretch out your glute. Great job. Let's do the same thing on the second side. So on the second side, we're on our backs, pressing into the floor with our toes, raising our hips off the floor, squeezing our glutes, squeezing our abs, turning out, pointing our knees towards the opposite sides of the room. Bring your hands in towards your belly button, and just little pulses here. You want to really squeeze your abs and squeeze your glutes to protect your back. Flex your feet, sliding them away from your head. Let's point our toe in front with the opposite foot. Pointing it again. Pointing it one last time after this. Fourth time. Now bring it out to the side. Squeeze your glutes. Keep your balance here. Bring it back in. One last time, bring it out to the side. You can keep your hands on the mat here and raise your leg a little bit higher, or for the challenge, keep your hands above your head. Bring it out to the side one last time. Bring your toe to your knee still facing out. And one more time, stretch your leg, bring it out to the side. Toe meets the knee, and just give it a couple counter stretches. We worked our glutes super hard there. Great job. Hug your knees in, stretch out your glutes, stretch out your back, massage the low back a little bit. Roll out your ankles. My calves were pretty tired here. I imagine yours are too, and that's fine. As you exhale, bring your shoulders off the floor. Hug your knee into your chest, looking forward, and switch the legs, a little bicycle crunch. Let's do 2 more. Now stretch one leg and thread that leg through, stretching the other leg. So still a bicycle crunch, but you're just threading your knees. Take a moment here. It's a little bit of a weird coordination. And now let's just scissor the legs. That's enough of that weird one. Trying to bring your thigh closer towards your chest and your stomach. Keeping your chest off the floor. And relax. Take a few well-deserved breaks here. You can grab some water or just stay here and breathe, stretching out your ankles, the back of your legs. You can roll a little bit from side to side. We have one more on our back for our abdominals. So when you're ready, stretch your legs out in front of you, turn your feet out so your heels are facing the ceiling. And we're just going to cross our legs in front of the other. For an extra challenge, you can clasp your hands behind your head and raise your shoulders off the floor and move your legs slowly down towards the floor and slowly back up. Great job. That one's killer. Relax. Now moving to the side, we're going to find a side plank on our elbow with your hips stacked on top of one another. Bring your top toe to your bottom knee and turn your knee to face the ceiling. Now we're just going to extend that leg, raising your knee first and then extending your foot further. 4 times. Here's 2, 3, and 4. Last time. Now just bring that toe to touch the floor in front of you. And raise it back up. Let's do it one more time. 4 times, stretching your knee and your foot. 3, 2, last one, Now bring your arm to the side here if you need. Bring your toe to meet the floor. Raise it back up and relax. Let's do the same thing on the second side. This one is a challenge. So if you need, you can keep your bottom leg on the floor and just focus on the top glutes. Let's do the second side. Our top toe meets our bottom knee. We turn our knee to face the ceiling. Extending 1 and back in. Extending 2 and back in. Extending 3 and back in. Last one, extending 4. Bring that top toe to touch the floor in front of you. And bring it back to the ceiling. And toe meets our knee one more time. Stretching it 1. Stretching it 2. Stretching it 3. Last one, you can see I'm shaking here. Keep it up. Good work. And bring your toe to touch the floor. Back up, back in, and relax. Excellent job. Let's find ourselves in a seated position to finish today. Bring one heel on top of one knee, stack that knee on top of the other heel, and just bring your ear to meet your shoulder. Stretch out your head a little bit, stretch out your neck, and just stretch out those glutes. We worked them pretty hard today. Let's switch legs. The opposite heel on the opposite knee. Breathing here, relaxing. You can move forward if you'd like to, if you don't feel this stretch a lot, but I definitely feel it here, so I'm just going to stay here. Let's bring one toe out towards the wall, reaching up and over, making a half crescent moon stretch. Looking towards the ceiling so you're not crunching the side of your body. And let's do the second side. Stretching the opposite foot to the opposite side, reaching up and over, making a half crescent moon. Great work. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really enjoyed this workout. I hope you did too. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like videos like this. Let me know what you want to see next. Have a great rest of the day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye now.